Right, people, I've got a stinking toothache. Right, I've been bombarded with emails from a company called Past Due Credit Solutions. Normally I wouldn't even answer these emails or phone them or nothing, but because I'm making a video about it, I'm going to have to give them my date of birth and all that to get them to talk to me. I've had loads of people trying to get this debt over the years. It's been about 3 years now. Excuse me. Scott Call, Cabot Financial, there's others. Even solicitors thought they'd have a go, which they ain't solicitors, they're just basically another part of the debt collection mob. Right? Brian Carter Solicitors, LLP, they even had a go. But they all went away when they realised that I ain't gonna suffer none of their bullshit. I've never signed contracts with these people. I've never even an agreement. You know, I've never signed anything with them. So how the hell they think that they're gonna get money out of me is beyond me. Well, I do know. They send threat letters and everything. We're gonna bailiff. We're gonna kick your door in. We're gonna this. We're gonna that. When it's all bullshit because they ain't even got the power to do it. So I thought, fuck it, I'm gonna ring these people. Right, I've rung them twice because the first time I got on with a young lady, and well, you listen to it. She tells the truth. Where in the second phone call, the guy lies. It's all about the £86 fees that have been added onto the original bill. The original bill was £344, but it went up to £430. And when I asked who put that extra money on, the girl admitted it was her company, Past Due Solutions, that put it on. But the second call, I spoke to a manager, and he says no, it wasn't us. When the woman told the truth in the first place, it was them. They've stuck some dough on because they're trying to get some extra dough out of me, which with the threats, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, which we all know is bullshit. And I'd love it if they come to my door because it'll give me another video for YouTube. You know what I mean? See them scullering up the road, chasing them with my video camera. Giving it, you'll be on YouTube later, mate. You know? So, whatever. Right, so anyway, I've made these phone calls. The first one I wasn't right happy with the answers and that, so I thought, sod it, I'll phone them a second time. So I'm going to put both phone calls on. Alright, it might drag on a little bit, but it's there. Alright, thanks for watching anyway, and stop paying these people. They can't do nothing to you. Alright, see you later. Bye.
Calls may be recorded for and quality purposes.
So it's yours, mate.
Important to us. Please stay on the line, and the first available operator will take your call. For your convenience, payment can be made online at www.pastduecredit.co.uk.
Can I take your case number, please?
Yeah, it's 6679044.
Okay, what's your name?
You can call me Colin.
What's your surname?
Of the Johnson family.
Okay, can you confirm the first line of your address and your postcode for me, please?
I haven't got one. I can give you my old address if you like.
Yeah, what's that?
My old address?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. What's your date of birth, please?
I haven't got one.
You haven't got a date of birth?
No.
Okay, so how is it possible to not have a date of birth?
Sorry?
How is it possible not to have a date of birth?
Well, I was told of one, but I've never used it.
Okay, so what's the date of birth?
Am I obliged to give you that?
Yes, it is for data protection purposes.
Yeah, well, it's my data protection not to give it out.
you didn't want to give out your date of birth, then I wouldn't be able to continue with the call.
Oh well, for video purposes then.
Okay, and do you have an email address?
No.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I have. You've got it because you bombard me with emails.
Okay, and what's your email that we send emails to?
Biggie Cole.
Okay, and the number you've called on, is that your best contact number?
No, this is not my phone.
Okay, do you have a best contact number?
I haven't. No.
Okay, so this is for an outstanding BT bill for £430.38. How can I help you today?
Well, I'd just like to know how you think that you're going to get this money.
Sorry?
I'd just like to know how you think that you are going to get this money.
And what do you mean by that, sir?
I've had loads of companies trying to get this money off me, and they've all been told to just go away. And now you seem to have it and think for 1 minute that you're going to get money out of me. I'd just like to know how the hell you think that you're going to get money out of me.
If you're refusing to make your payment, I just need to make you aware that this will remain ongoing and further action may be taken, okay?
Am I supposed to start shaking now?
No, sir, I just need to make everyone aware of further action.
Yeah, what further action are you going to do? Keep slinging emails at me?
Yeah, obviously we are able to still contact you, and then obviously if BT wanted, they can take it to court.
Well, BT got told to go get stuffed years ago. This is years old.
Yes, sir, well, I will know that you've called in and you have refused to make payment, and okay.
Yeah, well, I'd just like to know how you think that you're going to get the money out of me.
Well, sir, if you're refusing to make payment, then there's not much that we can do.
Well, of course there isn't. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing.
Refusal to pay.
You think, see, the problem is with companies like yourself, you think that you can throw out all these threats letters and whatever else that you think that you are allowed to do, and people crumble and pay you, right? But you've come across someone who knows what's what.
We're not threatening anyone.
Yeah.
Balance that needs to be paid. So we're making you aware that it is an outstanding amount.
Yeah. Well, the original debt.
Can be taken.
I noticed the original debt was £344, right? But who's added the extra £86? Is that yourselves?
Yes, that's because it's been passed over for debt collection, so there is an increase that's put on when it's passed over for debt collection.
Yeah, but where's the £86 come from? Is that you that have added it?
Yes.
Yeah? So how the hell if BT ain't going to get their £344?
However, if every bill that's passed over for debt collection, there is an increase put on it. It's not just for your specific bill.
So you just add money on. Can you show me a contract or anything that says that I've agreed to pay yous anything?
No, we can't do that, sir.
Why can't you do that?
So, like I've explained to you, when a bill is passed on for debt collection, then
Well, listen, hold on. If you're wanting money out of me, right, you must have some sort of agreement that I've signed or contract that I've signed.
that's not how it works.
Sorry?
That's not how it works, sir, obviously.
What, in your world? But it does in my world, because I don't give anyone any money unless I've signed a contract with them to say that I will pay them.
Sir, BT are allowed to pass balances over to debt collectors.
Right. How much did you pay for the debt?
Sorry?
How much did you pay for the debt?
Sir, we don't buy debts. We work.
You do buy debts.
No, we don't.
Yeah, you do. That's how you play. You pay silly money for them and expect the person to pay big money for them,
On
innit?
behalf of BT, sir, we don't buy the debts. We work on behalf of them to collect the outstanding amount.
All right. So what happened to Scott Call and loads of others?
If
What happened
it's
to?
not paid to them, then it gets passed on to someone else to deal with.
Right. So you've bought the debt.
No, it just gets passed on. We don't buy it.
You all try it.
Sorry?
Did you say you all try?
We don't buy it. It gets passed on to us. So like Scott Call would have been working on behalf of BT, like we have. We don't buy debts.
You bought the debt. Be honest for once.
Right.
Just be honest for once to say that you bought the debt.
Sir, if we bought the debts, then I would be able to tell you we've backdated debts, but we don't.
Right. So anyway, you just explain to me then how you think that you're going to get the money out of me? If all these other companies have tried.
So that's what I need to put here. We're just going round in circles now, so if you are refusing to pay, then that's fine. I'll just need to end the call, okay?
Right. And I'm just telling you now that I do not wish to receive any more emails from you. If you do persist in sending me emails, I'm going to report you for harassment.
Sir, it's not harassment when there's still an outstanding balance.
It's harassment because I've told you to stop contacting me because I've got no contract or anything with you.
With us, so we are still able to contact.
You're quite rude when you keep trying to talk over me as I'm talking to you.
Yes, sir, I've already listened to what you're saying. I'm just trying to advise you of what we need to do.
Well, you can't advise me unless you let me finish telling you what I'm saying, and then you can advise me. Is that not the way?
Then what are you saying?
Sorry?
Okay, that's fine. So what were you saying?
I forgot what I was saying there because you kept interrupting me.
I didn't interrupt you, sir. I'm just trying to advise you of what we need to do. I need to advise you that this will remain ongoing and further action may be taken, like I've already said.
Well, it's like I said to you.
It's still ongoing, my first week. You still may receive correspondence from us.
Right. Well, I'm just telling you that I've taken away your implied right of access to my emails. And if you keep sending me emails, I'm going to report you for harassment.
Okay, so that's fine. Thanks
All right.
for your time, okay?
All right then. I just wanted to inform you that this conversation will be uploaded on YouTube, so you will be on YouTube.
Okay, sir. If you were recording the call, you're meant to make the person aware.
Well, I did. Excuse me.
Okay.
Excuse me. When your answering machine or whatever it was at the beginning said to me that you're recording the calls, she hung up. Right. Well, there you go. It's just harassment as far as I'm concerned. There's been a whole line of them. Oh, there's been about 10 that have tried to collect this debt. We all know that they buy the debts. But what can we do, people? They'll never get a penny off me. So
Thank you for holding. Your call is important to us. Hey, you're through to Chris at Past Due Credit Solutions. How can I help you today?
hello, mate.
Hi there.
I've been receiving, well, I've been bombarded with emails from your company asking for money.
Okay, may I have your case number, please?
It's not mine, it's yours, but the number I've received is 66 7 9 0 4 4.
Excellent, and can I just confirm who I'm speaking with?
You can call me Colin.
Okay, Colin. Can I just confirm your surname?
Yeah, it's Johnson.
Okay, Colin. Can I just confirm the first line of your address and postcode?
Well, I haven't got one. I can give you my old one if you like.
Okay, yeah.
Was 6 Galston.
That's great. And the postcode, please? And just to make you aware, this call is recorded for training and quality purposes.
Yeah.
For security purposes, just to make sure that we've got the right person to resolve any concerns you've got. Can I confirm your date of birth?
Well, you've got all the information now. I don't really like giving out my date of birth, mate, to be honest with you.
We have got it in front of us. It's actually a security.
Well, if you've got it, then I don't need to confirm it, do I?
You do.
You've got the rest of me information now. You've got everything else what you needed. You don't really need my date of birth, do you?
Colin, unfortunately I do. It's a legal requirement so that we're not speaking to another third party with the same namesake. I would happily be able to continue with the call if I could. Unfortunately, I just need to confirm your date of birth.
All right, for video purposes, then it's
Okay, now you mentioned you've been bombarded with emails from ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay, now I can see that this is in relation to an outstanding British Telecom balance.
right.
And it was for a supply to your previous address, which you mentioned earlier, of 6 Christ.
Yeah.
And it defaulted. The final payment that was received that was due was on the 16th of December 2012, which was not received.
It's because I told BT to go stuff themselves. Basically, what was happening with that particular debt was that the internet kept going down, the phone line kept going down. We was going weeks without any services and all the rest of it. In the end, I got so fed up with it, I told them to get stuffed. And then they sent out a bill. Basically, I told them I ain't going to pay it because I never received the services. So there's been a long line of companies that have tried to get this money. And like I said, I'd just like to know how you believe that you are going to get the money out of me. And the second thing is, the original debt I see was for £344.
Yeah.
I'd just like to know who's added the extra £86. Is that yourselves?
No, it's not by ourselves. Unfortunately, we don't actually own the debt. We're just collecting on behalf of British Telecom. Now, the debt that you're talking about, the £86.08 is applied. Now, that's negative interest charges for the late payment that's been applied to date.
Who put that money on there?
It was British Telecom.
So, but I was told by somebody else in your company that it was yourselves that added it.
No, we would actually do it on their instruction, but when we collect it, it would go back to BT.
But that's another thing is, what I don't understand is I've had loads of people trying to get this debt, i.e. Scott Call, and loads of people have all tried to get this debt, and they've all been basically driven away. Can you just tell me how you as a company, right, believe that you're going to get the debt from me?
Well, if you're not going to pay it, then obviously we're not going to be able to get it from you. That's as simple as.
Right. So now you understand that you will never ever get a penny from me.
Yeah.
Can you stop the emails and that coming to me, because now because I've told you that can you tell me, have you got any contract or anything that I've signed to say that I deal with you?
No, you signed it was a deemed contract that you taken out with British Telecom, and within that contract it does state that if there was any lack of payment, that they reserve the right to export the debt to any third parties to collect on it.
Export it?
Yes.
What does that mean?
So it's been transferred to ourselves as a separate company to collect on behalf of British Telecom.
Right, so what I'm trying to understand here, right, is we've had Scott Call, loads of others, all tried to get this debt, and they all told me that they bought the debt. So how comes and it's come to yourselves and you haven't bought the debt? I think you're lying to me. You bought the debt, didn't you?
Colin, I'm a manager here at Independent Solutions. I can't comment on what's happened with other debt collection agencies. However, I can assure you we've not bought this debt.
Right. But you do understand that you would never receive a penny from me unless you can show me that I've signed a contract with Past Due Credit Solutions, right, to say that I will give them any money.
Unfortunately, as I've previously stated, there's no contract with ourselves. It's a contract between yourself and our client, who we're working on behalf of. If you're refusing to pay our client, that's fine. All I can do is just actually make you aware that there is a possibility of further action being taken.
What's the further action?
Well, that would be something in terms of what British Telecom may or may not do.
Well, you're saying that you're threatening it. There's a threat there, isn't there? There'll be more actions. I'm asking you, what would be them other actions?
Well, we would actually close the account as uncollectible, and it would go back to our client, and it would be entirely at their discretion and what the process would be thereafter if we are unsuccessful in collecting that. I could rhyme off a number of possible outcomes. However, it would be completely hearsay. I would not know what British Telecom would intend to do, just to make you aware that there is a possibility that there may be further action.
Right. Well, like I said, is at the end of the day that you don't stand a chance of getting a penny out of me because you've come across someone who knows what's what. Yeah.
I have not.
No. Well, do yourself a favour, mate, right? Because I've heard this before, somebody say this to someone, you should get yourself a new job because you're going to be out of one soon because a lot of people are starting to wake up to all this rubbish what companies like yourselves keep throwing out there. Threat letters and everything else, and threats you're going to do this and threats when we all know, right, that you haven't got a leg to stand on.
And how do you figure that then, Colin?
Well, you haven't. I've signed no contract with yourselves, right? I basically, you're a third party. You talk about third parties. That's exactly what you are, a third party.
That's exactly.
And you're just slinging out these letters. And hopefully you bounce on someone who hasn't got a clue, who gets scared by your letters and your emails and thinks to themselves, oh, I better pay these people because they're going to do some nasty things to me. And you get paid. But you come across someone who knows what's what and know this is all total rubbish and you haven't got a leg to stand on.
Unfortunately, Colin, that's definitely not the case.
All right then. I'm telling you that you're not going to get a penny out of me,
yeah,
right? So what are you going to do? What are you going to do as a company to get money out of me?
As previously advised, I've already noted the account. I probably mark it as uncollectible debt. It will return to our client, which is British Telecom.
Right, so basically, you're agreeing with me that you haven't got a leg to stand on because you can't do nothing. You send out these threat letters and all the rest of it, but on the face of it,
yeah.
you're just trying it on.
Well, not at all, Colin. What we're doing is we've actually been charged with trying to resolve any issues and collect without any adverse credit or anything untoward going to the customers yourself. So if we are deemed unsuccessful in doing that, then it's entirely up to our client, which in this case is British Telecom, to actually reevaluate how they would go about actually retrieving this money that they're stating that is owed.
Yeah, but I think
we're here just to collect money. We're here to actually try and resolve any disputes.
There ain't no dispute. There is a dispute because I disputed what they were asking me for.
Yeah.
Right, I totally, because like I said to you, I wasn't receiving the service.
Yeah.
Right, so I told BT to get stuffed. Right, so they sold the debt then to us like Scott Call and people like yourselves, and basically they get nothing, as a good friend of mine would say. So at the end of the day, it's all about threats and basically trying to get money out of people who haven't got a clue what's actually lawful. And that's the point of this phone call. At the end of the day, I've phoned you because I was bored today, and I thought to myself, I'm going to phone you up and see how the hell that you think that you're going to be able to bully me into paying you when I know that I don't need to pay you nothing. You're just a third party interloper, get out, and you're just trying to get dough out of me.
Okay, Colin. Well, I do apologise if you feel that way. I've certainly noted that account, and if there's anything else that I can do, then please don't hesitate to give us a call.
Righto, mate. I appreciate your help. I just want to inform you, you'll be on YouTube later.
Okay, thanks very much for your time.
Alright? Ta-ra, mate. Have a good one. There you go. At the end of the day, all these companies, they know that they haven't got a leg to stand on. They throw out all these threats, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, but it's all bullshit. It's just bullshit to get you to pay. You know what I mean? They've paid peanuts for this debt, right? Even though you wouldn't admit it, oh, we're working for BT. Bullshit. BT sold that debt long time ago. And like, you're talking at least 4 or 5 years now. And there you go. It's like I said, at the end of the day, they didn't get a fucking penny out of me. They ain't going to get a penny out of me. And this is what you get when you start doing a bit of looking around and seeing what's right and what's wrong. And like I keep mentioning, get out, sort you right out. It sorted me out. Alright, I know what's what. There you go. Alright, so be lucky people. Bye.